Okay guys, I am doing the finalize the one of the coil, the sequence coils, and I'm gonna be taking it apart. This time I do have a camera set up with a tripod so I can show how to take it apart carefully, not messing around. So it's okay. So this was the point where I started right here, and you can see that I started counterclockwise, and I made my notes here, and this is my start point. So it goes like this. This is the starting point. Now this cap stays on because I have to take this tape that I previously put on to hold the cable in place, and I try to straighten it so that when I pull it out and then I take this off, this is the plate that keeps straight the fiberglass piece that I show on previous video, and this is my coil right here. Now I show that you should put one of these paper strips in there, and here it is, and I pull this out, and this will kind of get the coil loose and easier to pull out. I use now one of these potty knife, getting it from the finer part in, going around. Have to take the plate now straight and put it back on there, and now I have to separate the coil carefully so it doesn't open apart, but you can see how it came out. It looks pretty tight, and it has to be done with a lot of patience, and yeah, I start first going around, and you see how it start lifting up, and now I start going with the thicker part of the potty knife, and I start pulling it, and I start getting it out. Now you gotta be careful when you go in that you don't you keep this cable that you started from away from the knife, so you don't start taking apart a whole layer from here. It's not much light in here. Okay, so you have to be careful when you get your putty knife in there. Okay, so it's coming out. I go on the finer part and I start pushing it. You have to do it carefully, slowly, and that's it. So now while holding here the wire, very important, then you pull the plate and we have the coil. Now this is the starting point, and now I have to put the cross tape, the tape that I spoke before, and this is it, just to put it around, just holding the wires in place. So this is and it keeps perfectly thin and compact. It's very compact. You guys are not gonna be able to bend this or unshape it by pressing it unless you're very strong, but it's very compact, and that's what we want. We want that this goes into the assembly, you know, and it's really tight with the rest of the coils. Okay, so this is gonna be the other group coils that I'm doing right now, and yeah, I gotta put the the spaghetti on the other, on this wire, and then wrap it with this tape. I have to hold it and just go around it and wrap it, you know, and so on, and put it on other parts. You can put it in 4, like I have done it on these coils. I have put tape in here, and in here, basically where I have the out and the in wires. It's basically what you have to protect, so they don't start coming apart. So you have to put the tape, very important. The first point is to put the tape on the start and the end of the coil. And the way that you hook it, this will give you a better understanding the time that you're gonna hook it in series. Remember that it goes, the end of one goes to the start of the second one, and so on. The end of this one goes to the start of the next one, and so on. Alright guys, thanks for watching.